Hey everybody, we're two metalheads.
Yes, we are.
Mario,
And I'm James.
and it's card opening time, motherfuckers.
Fuck yeah, cocksucker. Fucking proset superstar music cards from fucking 1991 or something.
So let's do this.
Let's do it. 1991 proset superstars music cards, hoping for a Zach Wild or an Ozzy or a Randy Rhodes, or all three of them would be nice.
Wonder if we're gonna get one of those weird ones where we get like the same band over and over again.
That would be funny.
It's,
Instant win card can suck my dick.
uh,
10 cents off. That's obviously no good no more.
you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first.
All right.
Ian McCullough.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so neither do I. So let's read the back.
He looks kind of
After a
like
decade,
uh he looks kind of like Wayne's World. He looks like Wayne.
a little bit, he's got bigger, poofier hair.
You can't see the hair that well because of the black background.
Yeah, shitty picture.
Yeah,
After a decade of success at the helm of Echo and the Bunnymen. Okay, so he was the singer for Echo and the Bunnymen.
I don't know them either.
Yeah, you do. They were on the soundtrack for The Lost Boys.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were on the soundtrack for that movie. They had top they had five top 10 albums in the UK. McCullough left the band in '88 to pursue a solo career. His debut album, called Candleland, demonstrates new aspects of his songwriting ability. Does it?
I,
Because I never heard of this motherfucker outside Echo and the Bunnymen.
yeah, how'd that work out?
Terrible band name.
So I have Saigon Kicks. I,
Saigon Kick. Love is on the way.
I don't
Big hit.
really know them.
You know that song "Love Is on the Way." That was a big, big song.
Uh, Hard rock, punk, and melodic stylings. Uh, if some of its songs contain disturbing themes, it's because the Miami group isn't afraid to confront life and its oh, come on and attend realities. Ugh, go fuck yourself. And then it's just a
Ah,
member. Some of those like you're young and you say stupid shit like this is so important, and then later on you're like, ugh, what was I thinking? It's not,
yeah,
you know, it's not as
I
deep
was a
as
douche.
not as deep as I'm making it out to sound.
Exactly. Yeah, they had a big power ballad that still gets played on Hair Nation called "Love Is on the Way." You would recognize it.
Maybe,
I
yeah.
got motherfucking Doors.
Was never a
Good
big
part.
fan.
No,
No.
I dig the Doors. I don't listen to them as much as I did when I was a kid or a teenager, but there's good stuff. Jim Morrison was the son of a naval officer. He studied at Florida State and UCLA. He formed the Doors with Densmore, Manzarek, and Krieger in '65. Doors changed the direction of rock music throughout their emphasis of dynamic power and imaginative lyrics. Jim Morrison left the band in '71, moving to Paris to write poetry, and then he died shortly after.
Dark.
The Doors. Ladies and gentlemen, The Doors.
Okay, this is a good one. Billy Idol.
Nice. He might be going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame soon.
That'd be good. Yeah. The 1988 birth of Billy Idol's son affected the rock star's music. Why is this a fact? Okay. In the past, he said, I've always wanted to sing about hurt rather than love. Oh boy. I'm not like that all the time anymore. And my music is changing as I am. That's what Charmed Life is about. I guess that was the album in '91 or near there.
I guess so.
That's God. Uh, Ironically, after completing the album, Billy was involved in a motorcycle accident that fractured his left forearm and leg. Charmed life, huh?
That's what you get for singing about love, you fucking dork.
Yeah.
I've got Hall and Oates.
Oh boy. It's Baba Booey.
Yeah, it's totally, dude, that is Gary Delabate.
Yep.
100% Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Um, I never gave a shit about these guys.
Doesn't one of them own that Daryl's place?
Daryl's Club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up in Poughkeepsie.
Is it Poughkeepsie or
Or it's like on the way to Poughkeepsie.
yeah, it's near there. Yeah, I forgot where it's
Yeah.
called. Something with a P.
It's like not far from the chance.
Falling.
That's it. Pauling.
Yeah.
Maneater. Meh.
Me.
I can't go for that. Eh.
No.
Yeah. They can fucking eat my dick.
Yeah. Uh,
That's going in the trash.
there's another one that can eat a dick. Goo Goo Dolls.
Ew.
Uh,
Goo goo.
goo. I think I seen them. I saw them open for Bon Jovi.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Oh, they're from Buffalo.
Yes. They were like a kind of hard band before they turned into fucking girly men. They were on Metal Blade Records.
Huh. As
Yeah,
Goo Goo
believe that.
Dolls?
What's that?
As Goo Goo Dolls?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, they put out a couple albums that were kind of more heavy punk.
Uh, let's see. Johnny, Robbie, and George. Oh God, this is so
Are homo.
close enough. Won't melt in your hands or leave your handprint on the wall. What?
Ew.
Ugh. If you tell them not to. Oh, I should have finished that sentence before I went ill because it's still ill, but uh
Yeah.
their music is neon power pop splashed with the tantrum throwing intensity, a hilarious joyride that spans highs and lows of the emotional spectrum. I wonder if the bands wrote this or some douche like publicist did.
I hope the band wrote that because it's terrible.
Ugh. I would fire people if they wrote something like that with and put my name.
I don't want the world to see me
Ugh, I don't want to see you either.
because I'm under the sheets with the man. I got Madonna.
uh,
That's a cool pick.
before she was weird looking.
Yeah, but when she still looked like an actual fucking human being.
Yeah.
That's a great pick. Vogue era, probably. Madonna Louise Veronica Ciccone, born in New York City. See, I've heard that she was from Detroit.
Well, she was born in, well, I guess she was born in New York, though.
That's what it says here, but I have heard to the contrary.
Hmm.
Growing up in a big family, you get prepared for the world, she explains, because there is a whole little world going on in your family. You have to learn how to be resourceful and distinguish yourself. Indeed, she has. Indeed, she has.
You
What
know
do you
who I
got?
found out recently, and this has nothing to do with music. They're they're not Australian. They're actually born in Peekskill.
Who's that?
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson was born in Peekskill?
Yeah, apparently.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I always thought he was Australian, but it's not. He was just in the Mad Max movies. He wasn't
Huh.
actually Australian.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I was always under the impression that he was Australian.
yeah, apparently not.
I'm a big fan of his phone calls.
Shut up and blow me.
You were supposed to suck my dick before the jacuzzi. Oh, that whole thing is so great. The episode where they have Patrice in the studio on O&A listening to that.
uh,
Oh, gold. Gold.
that was a good one. All right, here's a good one finally. Motorhead. Of
There you go.
course,
And
this
look how
stupid
they're
thing is cut.
blocking Lemmy's face out with
Yeah,
their stupid logo.
yeah. It's a yeah. Shame on you.
Exactly.
In 1975, the year Motorhead was formed, one detractor called the British Quartet the worst band in the world.
Ha!
But 6 years later, the group released its live No Sleep Till Hammer. Oh, Hammersmith.
No Sleep Till Hammersmith. That's a fucking fantastic live album.
And Melody Maker predicted it would set the standards for heavy metal in the 80s.
Kind of did.
Yeah, probably had some effect on it. Motorhead.
Great card,
That's a good
with
one.
the exception of that dumb logo blocking out Lemmy.
Yeah, really. Their logo's on the back of the card. What do you need it on the front for?
Yeah, we know what we're looking at.
You open the package with the logo. Not that it matters
Exactly.
now. They're not. They can't change them now. But
Yeah,
I'm
true.
gonna complain anyway.
Mrs. Turner,
Okay. I couldn't read it.
Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. Oh, she got an autobiography. That's pretty cool. It's called I, Tina. And she performed at Live Aid in 85 with Mick Jagger doing Honky Tonk Women. She received the Grammy for Best Rock Female Vocal Performance four times: 84, 85, 86, and 88. Her fourth solo album, Foreign Affair, was released to coincide with the world tour in 1989. Rest in peace, Tina Turner.
I almost said something really stupid, and it's the wrong woman. So,
Oh, I wish you would have said it.
well, okay, so it's not bad. It's just it's. I was gonna say, her ex Bobby Brown is doing a thing right now with his old band, and I'm like, wait a minute, that was Whitney Houston, not. He's actually performing with what was that band he was in the 80s?
New Edition.
Yeah, they're actually doing like a residency somewhere.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I realized before I said it, and then I just told everybody how stupid I was anyway.
Well, you're just mixing up black vocalist women, and that's very racist of you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh shit, Tone Loc,
Tone Loc.
Funky Cold Medina.
Tone Loc's debut single, Wild Thing, was the first double platinum single of 1988. Oh, wow.
Hell
And
yeah.
the song's video was MTV Hip Clip of the Week for an unprecedented 4 weeks. He also became the first Los Angeles-based rap artist to break the top 40 on Billboard's pop chart. Okay.
Nice. I always loved that song had. Oh, this is hilarious. I'm gonna skip to the next card because it's just too funny not to.
Okay.
So I'm skipping one card and going to the card underneath it because it's
That's
Bobby motherfucking Brown, bitch.
it looks like he's wearing a red mask over his face. It's hard to see.
Yeah, it's not a great pick of him.
The
I
lighting.
guess because he's wearing the hat and the fucking light is behind him, so it's shadowing his face.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bobby motherfucking Brown, bitch. Although hugely successful with New Edition, Bobby Brown decided in '86 to take on the challenge of a solo career. He struck real pay dirt 2 years later when his second album, Don't Be Cruel, stayed at number one on the Billboard chart for 7 weeks. And besides the title track, yielded the hit singles It's My Prerogative, Roni, Rock With Ya, and Every Little Step I Take,
Oh, yeah.
You Will Be There. His third album, Dance, You Know It, 1989, is a collection of remixed dance versions of his hits. I got to admit, there's times where I get really fucking loaded sometimes, and I go on YouTube and I look up old fucking videos from MTV from when I was a kid, and I will listen to every little step I take on fucking repeat.
You know what else he struck? Allegedly.
Tina Turner?
Yeah.
That was great. You know what else he struck? Allegedly.
I wanted to jump in there when you said it, but
Oh, fuck. That is funny.
I have a good one. Okay. Rat.
Hell yeah. Still with Robin Crosby in the lineup. That's a fucking fantastic card.
Didn't one of these guys end up in uh wasn't somebody in Quiet Riot?
No, the former guitarist from Quiet Riot is currently in Rat.
Oh, okay.
Cavazo.
Yeah.
Robin
Um,
Crosby died in the early 90s from AIDS.
before they had prep.
And what's that?
Before they had prep.
Well, yeah, before they had a lot of fucking
When it
things.
was a death sentence.
Yeah, exactly. And he got it from sharing needles too. He didn't even get it the fun way.
Gay sex.
Well, any sex really could have gotten it for you, but sure, that's
But
either way.
you said
Sex.
fun. You
It's true. That's true.
know? uh,
Do you know what else he struck?
named after a cartoon character. Rat was named after a cartoon character?
Mickey Rat. There used to be a comic book called Mickey Rat, and it was kind of like a dirty, perverted version of Mickey Mouse.
Huh. I have to look that up. Uh, Rat was assembled in Los Angeles in 1981. Uh,
Yep.
comedian Milton Berle appeared in the video for the single Round and Round from the rock group's double platinum debut album Out of the Cellar. Wow, that was their
Hell
first.
yeah.
Wow, they they started in '81 and didn't do their first album till 1984.
Yeah, they went through a lot of lineup changes and shit. Like they had Jakey Lee for a minute,
Oh,
and yeah, just went through kind of like a revolving door of guitar players until they finally settled on Warren DeMartini.
uh, they
They had an
performed.
EP like a year or two before that too, though. So there was an EP just called Rat,
Oh, okay,
and it wasn't there was no big hits on it because it was the literally the first thing they ever did. But yeah, they started with an EP.
they performed "Body Talk" in the Eddie Murphy film The Golden Child,
Yes, they did.
1986. Okay. Uh,
Great band.
I think I saw that, The Golden Child, and like in the
Yeah,
movie.
you did.
In the
Can
movie.
I have the knife, please? You remember that shit?
Yeah. I also
They
saw
had the kid in the fucking cage, and he turned the soda can into a moving fucking character and all that.
I saw like weird movies when I was young. Like so I'm like I saw Cocoon when I was a kid.
Oh wow, that's a weird movie to watch when you're a kid.
Yeah. I think I
It's a
felt
weird movie to watch in general,
I
but
think my mom and like one of my friends' moms took us to see like The Land Before Time because
okay.
this is we were probably in first or second grade. And then it was at the Jefferson Valley Mall, so like nobody's ever there.
Yep.
Then afterwards, they went and saw Cocoon, and we just kind of watched and fell asleep on the floor. Like,
Ah,
so
yeah, not a good movie, Cocoon.
no, not for a kid.
No way.
Like a bunch of old fucks. you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally just all about old people.
Yeah,
I got Jody Watley.
I was Bobby Brown again. uh, I don't know her.
It's not Whitney Houston. Um, oh, Looking for a New Love was her big hit. Okay, I remember that song. And that's yeah, she was a R&B singer chick from the 80s and had one hit. Gives a fuck.
Oh wow,
What
okay.
do you got?
I have we're not gonna go too long into this because I have the same Madonna card you had.
Oh, nice.
Uh, so
There you go.
I don't need to read the back because you already heard it.
I already did it.
Yeah.
Here is a band I've never heard of, but they kind of look cool, sort of. A couple of guys look like members of GNR. Shy?
I don't know that one.
Never heard of them.
Yep.
Within 6 months of its formation in Birmingham, England, during spring '83, the hard rock band Shy, also known as Shy England, released its first album. Their first album was Once Bitten, Twice Shy?
Did they turn into what Great White?
No. No, because Great White's from fucking LA.
That's weird.
Break the Storm and Excess All Areas and Misspent Youth. The members are fucking five guys. Steve Harris on guitar. Okay.
Different Steve
That's
Harris,
fucking
probably.
I'm gonna have to look at Shy later on, I guess. They look like they might write decent music.
You'll see. All right, so here we go. Living Color.
Living Color, the cult of personality.
Yeah. Uh, we are who we are, says Corey Glover of Living Color, the award-winning rock band that formed in New York City in 1984. We're black. We play rock and roll. Now maybe everybody will give that a rest.
Ding.
I I met Corey Glover.
I
Uh,
remember you telling me that. You opened for his wife's band, right?
no, I opened for John Petrucci's wife's band, Judas Priest,
Oh,
and John Petrucci was there. I talked to him briefly. Uh, Corey Glover came up to me after I was done playing. I was like, "Dude, that was awesome. I enjoyed it." And she shook my hand. I was like, "Oh, thank you." Blah blah. I had no fucking idea it was him. I was
wow.
like, "Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it." The next day, people are posting pictures with him, and I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Of
I
course.
thought it was just some dude that like, because the singer for Judas Priestess is a black chick. I don't know if it was like,
Right.
oh, maybe this is her dad or something, because he was in the VIP area off on the side of the stage where only the bands are supposed to go in their gear. So I was like, I might be
Yeah.
a family member or something. And then I was, because he had like an old man hat on and like a Bill Cosby sweater on. I had no fucking idea
Yeah.
it was him, you know?
He totally looks and dresses like Bill Cosby now.
Yeah, and he's just, so like if it was Vernon Reed, I would have recognized him because I met him a bunch of times,
Yeah.
and but not, I didn't recognize. And I was like, oh fuck, I would have taken a picture with him. Like, that would have been awesome.
Now I want to hear Bill Cosby singing The Cult of Personality.
Oh, that would be great.
Look in my eyes. What do you see?
Pills of personality.
Personality. I'm gonna give you a drink with roofies. Janet Jackson.
Ah,
What have you done for me lately? Ah, look at that. Hit singles. What have you done for me lately? Nasty. When I think of you. Control. Pleasure Principle. Miss you much. Rhythm Nation. Escapade. All right. Come back to me. Black Cat and Love Will Never Do Without You.
wasn't she in a
Boy,
movie?
this bitch had a lot of hits.
Wasn't she in a movie after that in the
She
90s?
did a movie with Tupac called Poetic Justice.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. It was on pay per view when my family had the black box.
Oh yeah, we had those too.
Pun intended. What you got?
I've never heard of this, but another band that looks like Guns N' Roses, kinda. Jet Boy.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them. Did you ever watch The Decline of Western Civilization Part 2?
I don't know. Was that the one with the? Wait, what was that?
That was like it was kind of sort of a documentary. It had Ozzy in it, it had Kiss in it,
Oh, it didn't have the
and it
guy
had
from Wasp, and he was in the pool, and like he's all fucked up.
drinking the vodka
Yeah.
down in the pool. Yeah. So Jet Boy was in that flick. They were kind of like a C-rate glam metal band that really never made it.
Uh, uh, oh, here we go. Yeah. Tours with Kix, Cheap Trick, and Striper helped to establish Jet Boy as a force on the rock and roll circuit. The San Francisco-based band's second album, Damned Nation, includes a guest appearance by one-time hand-eyed rock star Michael Moore. Oh, Monroe. There.
Yep.
Wow, and then that's it.
Michael Moore.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, they really didn't do much to speak of, unfortunately.
Hmm. Maybe because their first album came out in 1990.
That's got something to do with it too. They kind of fucking were a little late, day late and a dollar short.
Yeah.
I got the 24/7 Spies.
Huh. Never heard of them.
So these guys were kind of like one of the first rap metal bands from back in the day. Um, from the South Bronx. They serve up a musical gumbo of punk, funk, rock, metal, hip hop, reggae, and gospel. So yeah, that's them, the
Gospel does not
24/7
fit.
Spies.
Metal, rap, gospel. You know, like-
Yeah,
All right. Last
there you
card.
have it.
Okay. Jimmy Page.
Jimmy Page. Motherfucking man.
Guitarist Jimmy Page the firm. What? Formed the firm in 1982 and rejoined Led
Yes.
Zeppelin companion Robert Plant and the Honey Drippers 4 years later. Plant and Page briefly reorganized Led Zeppelin to take part in Atlantic Records' 1988 25th anniversary concert. Page, who has great interest in mysticism and magic, lives in the former home of 19th century, oh God, eclectic Aleister Crowley.
Yep.
No, that's right, but that castle.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
There
Uh,
was a really great Led Zeppelin movie documentary that just came out, and I went to the movie theater and saw it 7 times.
ugh.
I loved it. I loved it every time. It was fantastic.
I haven't gone to the movie theaters to see anything more than once, ever.
Yeah, two was the ultimate number of times I ever went, but then like they kept extending the viewings for this Led Zeppelin thing, and I'm usually off on Wednesday. And so was my buddy Joe, who was a customer at my record store, and he's a massive Led Zeppelin fan. So we were just kind of like, dude, let's go again. Like, I'm not doing nothing Wednesday. Let's fucking go. And it just kind of turned into a thing where we kept going and seeing this Zeppelin movie, and it was really fucking good.
Huh. Well, hopefully it comes out,
Anyways,
you know.
Poco,
Never heard of it.
60s folk rock country band. I don't know why they're in this set. Um, blah blah blah. This member, that member, Jim Messina. Okay, so that's probably Loggins and Messina. Randy Meisner, he was in the fucking Eagles. Reunited in 1988. So yeah, they formed in 68, and I guess they fucking got back together in 88, and that's why they're in this dumb set.
And
Couldn't tell you the name of one Poco song.
nope. And I'll forget who they are in 5 minutes. But
Mm-hmm.
I'll always remember Bobby Brown.
Yes.
Anyway,
And Tina Turner.
and Tina Turner. So I guess comment down below us, right down there below us.
Subscribe, like, press all the buttons, spread the videos, please.
Yeah, help us out.
Yeah. I think we've got one new subscriber. What are we at? 50 or 51?
I don't know, probably something like that. Yeah,
Something like that.
we're having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, two metalheads.
Later, bitches.